Hi everyone, today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2026, and this is your reading for today. As I shuffle, I'm going to set the intention to bring through the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves today. And I'm going to start by pulling a few cards from the Sacred Geometry deck. And we can open the field, dive into today's message, and see what it is that we can do, how we can align with our best self. Okay, so we've got the Antakarana, which is the bridge between you and your higher self. There's a communication that's wanting to happen here. We have out beyond Orion that's coming out reversed. So it's not coming from outside of you, it's coming from within. So right now it's about really paying attention to the thoughts and to the feelings that you have that have been coming up within you, and paying attention to those more closely than you ever have, because there's a message that's trying to come through from your highest self. And then finally, we have Himalayan passage, because something new is starting to manifest in your life, and you can feel it, you know it. It probably already revealed itself to you through an opportunity within your career, a new relationship, new friendships, maybe even healing relationships with your family and people that you haven't talked to in a long time. Right now, there is definitely a strong message wanting to come through from your highest self that's asking you to listen a little deeper, to take more time to quiet your mind, separate yourself from all the noise, really focus on bringing your energy closer to you, and trying your best not to direct it in chaotic ways outside of yourself. It's so easy to become distracted these days, you know? And it's that distraction that's sort of making the message that's trying to come through not very clear. It's like you're getting it in bits and pieces because you aren't giving yourself enough quiet time, enough time with yourself to hear it, to hear your higher self wanting to come through. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this, and we can dive a little deeper into today's message on bridging that gap, bridging the bridge, crossing the bridge so you can hear your higher self more clearly right now. Now, the best way to do these kinds of, the best way to listen is definitely to be out in nature. Through meditation too, but when you're walking through nature, there's just this automatic connection to something bigger than you, to your higher self. And in that way, you're able to find solutions to the problems that you've been experiencing, the answers to the questions you've been asking, through simply just taking a walk and clearing your mind and surrounding yourself with what is bigger than you, you know, or what feels bigger than you, or what feels like you are a part of in a big way. Yeah, so we have the Seven of Coins reversed. So you're not quite seeing what's possible for you. You're not quite hearing what's being offered to you. But it's like I said, it's coming in bits and pieces. And this is going to be your opportunity to choose to take these thoughts that have been coming in, to take these inspirations, and sometimes this may be even coming to you in dreams, to take all of this and sit with it, reflect on it, and see what it inspires within you. Because you never know what following those inspirations will do, what doors it will open, what opportunities will become possible for you. And then we've got the Seven of Swords, and it's also a good time to begin becoming more focused on where you direct your thoughts. Now, if you feel like your thoughts are kind of chaotic right now, there's so much going on, so much input, you know, with social media, with so much going on around you and your family and you know, in your career, in life in general, being able to separate yourself and taking time, taking space and focusing your mind on what is actually working in your life and what you want to build moving forward will be important right now as you listen for this message from your higher self. And then we have the Two of Wands, because there's a vision coming. There's a vision coming through. And it's going to be one that is aligned with your most authentic self, with your most authentic path, with the path that you have been asking to reveal itself. If you've been feeling a little bit lost right now, sort of trying to understand what's next for you, almost feeling stuck, the key is to become quiet. That's what I keep getting, is to just become quiet and really spend more time with yourself, spend more time with your thoughts, spend more time with your feelings, your emotions, becoming more self-aware, taking walks alone, learning to be alone, and really enjoying your company, working on the relationship that you have with yourself. That's what's really going to help you cross this bridge the gap between your higher self and you, so that you can hear this message more clearly. But it's definitely a message about bringing through this new way of being, this new path that you have been feeling like like there's some type of change that needs to happen. And so this is the answer to the question about that path. And so I'm gonna pull some guidance cards on this. And I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward as you bridge the gap, as you listen for your higher self, as you learn how your higher self communicates with you. In what ways are you closing it off? In what ways do you receive? You know, there are many ways in which I think our higher self tries to get to us. Sometimes it's through dreams, sometimes it's through symbols, sometimes it's through other people. And it's really just about paying attention to what you are receptive to, because that's really the avenues that the universe is going to take. It's going to come through the way that you're actually going to listen. And right now, listening is the key. Okay, so guidance moving forward, legacy of light. This card's been coming up a lot too in the readings lately. Just reminding you that you are the light, you are the legacy of light, that there is a light within you. There's a gift within you that's ready to come out, and it's ready to be shared with the world and expressed in the most authentic way, in a way that is so you, so filled with your essence. So that's why really learning to cultivate this relationship you have with you, spending more time alone, spending more time with you, and not in a lonely way, in a way that is like, I'm excited to get to know who I am more, to get to know the things that I like and don't like, and based on how it feels in my body, not just on what everyone else around me is saying. You know, it's really just becoming sovereign. That's going to be your next step in really owning this path that's trying to reveal itself to you. And then we got collaborative dreaming. And this is an interesting one, because you're not necessarily going to be collabing with an actual person. You're collabing with your higher self. You're collabing with your creator. You are co-creating your life. And it's helpful to remember that you're really not alone. You're really not in this alone. You have spirit guides. You have people who have gone before you, who are here, curious, guiding you, wanting you to have the best human experience ever. You know, and it's bringing that knowledge and holding it close to your heart, and knowing that you can get anything done. You just have to ask. You just have to know clearly what you want moving forward. And then the last card here, of course, listening for truth, right? You're listening. Like I said that probably like 30 times in this reading, but that's really the key here, is to listen. And in order to listen, you need to quiet the noise around you, and allow yourself to hear the truth, so that you can align with the highest version of you, so that you can align with this authentic path. So something tells me to, I'm wanting to say, like, take the time to shut the noise off. Carve out time specifically every day in which you're not on your phone, you're sitting somewhere in nature, sitting somewhere by yourself. It could be even doing something like walking or meditating or driving in your car without any music on. Just, you know, allowing yourself the space to hear your own thoughts, because there's something valuable there that's been trying to reach you. So you'll know what it is. It'll resonate. it'll resonate with your whole entire body, and you'll know what to do next. And so I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.